This is not the key. This is my house key. My apartment key. But this is extremely awkward, guys. There's like plenty of people staring at me right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like approximately 10 people staring at me. It's extremely awkward. But something you just gotta get used to, you know, when you're you have a full face helmet and a camera on top of your head. But let me try to make ease of the situation and say, and give him my salams, you know, give him my peace and greetings upon them. Yalla, Allah ma'akum. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Oh man, that was awkward, guys. But we're now leaving the area. Idris, you said هنا مكسور صح؟ But look at this view, guys. Like, I'm sorry I didn't stop enough to show you guys the view, but look at that. And look, notice, like, there's small things you gotta notice about Yemen. Like, look, there's no rails here. There's no, like, guardrails here. So if someone gets into an accident and flies off this hill, it's a wrap, yo. May God be with you, because, yo, you're gonna be freaking dead. Sharp stones, big rocks. It's like a steep hill after that. But the reason why we're on the wrong side of the road today is because on that side it's not properly paved. So that's why we're on this side of the road. You know, like, it's slightly not that big of a deal that I have a camera. I don't know. It is a big deal to have a camera on top of my head, but it's not like an aggressive type of big deal, because cameras here are like, they're used to it in this area, because they know that everyone goes up there and records, because it's a hot spot for people that once they're finished, once the day of their marriage, their wedding party, they'll go up there and record. So it's in that aspect, it's not that big of a deal that I have a camera, you know what I mean? But in certain areas of Yemen, you have to be very careful, you know, when and where you want to start recording and taking pictures and whatnot, because look at that dog. Because in some areas, you know, like, people get defensive about cameras and whatnot and recording. They don't like to have their picture taken. So side note, it's very cold, very cold. It's like, it's just the wind chill that makes it cold, you know? Like, even if you're standing still though, like, it's still kind of cold. But obviously the higher you go up, the colder it gets. So had these roads been in very good condition, it would be extremely fun to have a Supersport and carve up these roads, you know, like, in terms of mountain roads and curved roads and twisties and whatnot. Yemen has unbelievable routes, unbelievable roads, but the only issue is that they're not properly maintained in terms of them being paved and whatnot, you know, like, they're paved obviously, but like, there's so much gravel, so much dirt, there's so much, like, potholes and whatnot. It's extremely difficult to even try to enjoy yourself or enjoy a Supersport motorcycle here. It's like impossible. You can't really do that unless this is like to an extreme, unless you know the roads very well, and you know where the potholes and the bumps are. You know, in one area you might go hard to get your knee down, and you have to hurry up and get back up and brace yourself for the bumps. It's like very tedious. So that's why you see, I'm riding with no hands. That's why, oh, that's a motor. Oh, Afoni Idris. I didn't see that one coming. That speed bump, I didn't see that speed bump coming. But that's why you see most motorcycles, they all look the same. They're all the same kind of model, same kind of they all serve the same purpose, you know, this being able to last long. But even in that sense, it doesn't make sense, because if that was the case, everyone would be driving dual sports. But because the country's so impoverished, they can't afford a $5,000, $4,000, $6,000 dual sport motorcycle, you know, whether it be a WR250R or the Honda CRF. Like, they can't afford that stuff. So that's why they have motorcycles like these with like somewhat great suspension, and that costs $800 to $1,200, you know. It's all about based on the overall like well-being of the citizens in terms of their financial situation, on what bikes to import. But don't get me wrong, if you can get whatever you want here in Yemen, you know. You can have it imported, it's no big deal. But you know, very rarely you see something very fancy in terms of motorcycles and motorcycles, because people know that it's it's tedious, you know, because like, first of all, you don't want to attract too much attention. Second of all, you have the risk of getting stolen. Third of all, the driving here is insane, so the likeliness of you getting into an accident and damaging something is very high. And then on top of that, you want the part for it, you're not going to find the part for it. You have to get it imported, you have to wait, you're going to have to find a mechanic that knows how to work on your unique motorcycle. So all of those factors come into play, you know, in terms of what type of motorcycle you want to drive here in Yemen. That's why most of them are just like Chinese made, or like cheap Suzuki AX100s and whatnot. You know, they know how to work on these motorcycles. But let's say you, for example, you brought in like a freaking a Yamaha R6. Come on, guys, like, for real, a Yamaha R6 in Yemen, like, it would be extremely difficult. Like, you know, the traffic I've been driving in, and the hecticness of it all, and being able to maneuver in and out of traffic. Like, an R6 won't be like ideal, you know, for a country like this. But I do want to say that it's a lot easier to go downhill than it is to go uphill, because 150cc motorcycle carrying 150 feet, I weigh 150 pounds, and he weighs about like 150 pounds, so it's like 300 pounds, and the weight limit is probably like 230 or 240. But we gotta take it easy on these back roads. But there is like one more like hill, I should say, like if you guys can recall back to my very first video that I released ever in Yemen, it's called Behind This Rock. That's the next hill I want to ride, but it's extremely you know, like hilly, like the hill that we just went on. It's difficult, you know, it's more hectic, because there's speed bumps and there's potholes, and it's more dangerous. The road is a lot more curvier, and there's a checkpoint up there too, which it'll be hard that'll be hard to try to maneuver around. I'll probably have to just record all the way up to where I get to at the checkpoint, and then take it off and then put it back on after the checkpoint, you know, just so I won't have to deal with, you know, the officers up there, because that area takes you up to like lots of villages, so like it's heavily patrolled in terms of security and whatnot. Pretty much basically up to that checkpoint. After that checkpoint, man, it's like all the locals, everyone in their village like has like an AK, you know what I mean? So you guys want to split these two cars? Let's split these two cars. Oh, he left already. You just beep the horn and go, you know? You see like how fun Yemen is, guys? But look, speed bump coming, you know? And the speed bumps aren't drawn. You don't know that they're coming, man. That's what sucks about it, yo. Look at this, another bulldozer. Like, I keep running into these things, man. How am I gonna get around this thing, yo? Here we go. Yo, that's like my third time running into a bulldozer, yo. It's like, one was head on, the other one was, I can't remember, and now this. Like, come on. Look, a dead dog on the road, man. Isn't that sad, guys? It got run over. Another thing I wanted to mention is about Yemen is like pets. Like, dude, no one has a pet in Yemen. Like, let's just get that out the way right now. So there's a lot of stray dogs, a lot of stray cats, and that's about it that I've seen in terms of this city. So like dogs and cats, they're not seen as, oh, that's cute, let's keep them as a pet and feed it. No, I mean, these people have trouble feeding their own selves. You think they're gonna try to take in a pet and deal with that expense? Hell no. And the sad part about it is that they're most of them are like, I don't want to say that they treat dogs bad, they're neglected, you know what I mean? I feel bad, you know, coming from a sophisticated country and all that good stuff. You know, there's like dog pounds, there's veterinary hospitals and all that good stuff. Where does this guy want to go? They don't have them here, you know? Like, if a dog like is freaking injured, you see a stray dog with like a broken foot, you can't just pick it up and take it to the dog hospital. They don't have that here. It's on its own. You can basically just wrap it up your own self and just hope to God that it makes it out okay, but that's about it, you know? There's nothing like that here. Oh, there's a motorcyclist. Wow, dude, really? Cut me off. Alright, let's play this game. You want to play this game? You're lucky you don't have a passenger. I have a passenger. I got weight. God, man, that pisses me off, yo. Like, wow. I should've, you know, like I should have gotten used to this type of people already, but sometimes you just get taken by surprise like that. Like, dude, I have a passenger, I can't go anywhere, and you cutting me off. Like, come on, man. But my ears are popping because we're going up and down this hill. Look at this car. Look, he won't stop. Look, see? Look, they won't stop. They won't be like, there's a motorcycles coming. Nope, everyone is doing their own thing. Oh shoot, this guy's got a dirt bike. No way, he's got a dirt bike, guys. I've never seen something like this before. Does he even have a dirt bike? He has a dirt bike, no plate, dirt bike. It's probably like a 250 or like a 120, 125, yo. Wow, interesting. I've never seen it before. Traffic, man. اينهم يا كلب احبابك اللي صفيتهم هم الدماء اليوم طاحت بك مرة ما لقيتهم كلمة خيو صاحبي الغول ما نفعت النيك يا حكيت القبر يتكلم بما صاحبتك سيد زمان مستحيل تهدني مرضى يطلبني ما هدي والدنيا ما تخيلكم يا اصحابي بربي وينهم ناسي يوم بين اربع حيوت كنت ولدت ايام احباسي لوم على ناسي مش الزمان القاسي ربي فضل لمي ما في الشتا كان هي تواسي وينكم يا اصحابي قولي وينهم ناسي يوم بين اربع حيوت كنت ولدت ايام احباسي اللوم على ناسي مش الزمان القاسي زعبت وكذبكم متروكوني انا وكاسي صدق صديق نصدقي صدق في صدقه فصدق الصديق صديقي في الصديق الصادق لا تصادق صديق نصدقي بقلبك البريء خلي الحق مسكتك بخلف نفسك لا تصادق عش رجل بخشمك ما تعمل فعلي حشمك رد بالك تنتهى ماما ما تعطيته على حد ما تخلي الدنيا تنجمك ماما جرى لك ممنوع البكاء اقضي علي هجمك خويا ما يقدك احد في بالي بها عكسة على ربي سيبها في بالي بحبابك في الشدة ورا تعيبها خليك ديما بعيدة حومة عز نفسك تصيبها شئت أم أبيت النفس نفسك وانت طبيبها برشا هم الدنيا ظلم المن ردحها صحة تقول لي كم من عشرة واحدة بحزلحها لا أهتم بأي شخص من بالي تنحى كم من صديق اليوم صار صحة وينكم يا اصحابي بربي وينهم ناسي يوم بين اربع حيوت كنت ولدت ايام احباسي لوم على ناسي مش الزمان القاسي ربي فضل لمي ما في الشتا كان هي تواسي وينكم يا اصحابي قولي وينهم ناسي يوم بين اربع حيوت كنت ولدت ايام احباسي لوم على ناسي مش الزمان القاسي صعبت وكذبكم متروكوني انا وكاسي وينكم يا اصحابي
حبايب ربي وينهم ناسي، اليوم بنربح حيوت كي تولدت ايام احباسي، اللوم على ناسي مش الزمان القاسي، ربي فضل لمي ما في الشتا كان هي تواسي، عطيناهم الجنب يا اخي وصبنا بعيارهم، يا مكثر الاصحاب يا مطلف في خيارهم، انا وكاسي كاسي